What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Turner Fishing. This is the weekly Lake Mary fishing report. And as always, guys, take these reports with a grain of salt. I'm not 100% all the time. These are just facts that I find on the water and facts that I find posted on Facebook or YouTube. So before we get things started, a big shout out to Antonio. I'm not going to say your last name because I don't know if you want none of that. But he hit me up with a $20 Patreon. So big shout out to Antonio for helping out the channel. And if you would like to help out the channel and you're watching this video, I'll leave a link down below to my Patreon. And Antonio, remember, send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, anything on YouTube. And I'll hook you up with some GPS locations if you want. But, alright, let's kick things off. As everybody knows, Hurricane Sally is just made landfall. Today is recording, it's Wednesday. This video will probably come out in the morning, maybe this evening, I don't know. But what this hurricane is doing is bringing in a lot of cooler weather. Like, I'm in a hoodie. I mean, it's not cold enough for a hoodie, but why not? But the rest of this week's going to be in the 70s. That's awesome. You know, you can fish longer, blah, blah, blah. But y'all need to proceed with caution. The wind's supposed to be up to 10 mile an hour. That's just a forecasted wind. That's not going to be the gust or anything. And if anybody knows, fishing towards the dam with 5 mile an hour plus winds forecasted is normally really rough water out there. So if you're going to be fishing towards the dam, be careful. You know, don't do anything crazy. As of Wednesday, they're forecasting PM showers for today, and it's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday. Now, as a river fisherman, I'm thankful for the rain, as long as it's not too much, because I like a little dinge on my water. But let's get into the report. Start off with the easy ones. Got your bluegill, your catfish. So bluegill, shell cracker, all that. And perch, you know, 25 foot, 30 to 25 foot red worms on the bottom on points and humps. You know, you just sit out there until you find a school that's big enough that you enjoy. Catfish, they're catching a lot of flatheads right now, big flatheads. I've seen a couple posts on Facebook of 40-pound flatheads being caught right now, and they're just dragging bottom either with a Santee rig or one of them big long dragging weights. I don't know nothing about that, but it looks fun. Stripers for all you striper fishermen. With this cold water, I would, well, not cold water but cooler temperatures, I would hang around Jake's to Shoal Island. Anywhere in that area you can find them. More than likely relatively easy. They should be busting top water, but it's not going to be a consistent bite. You may find patches of schools that will hit the top that you could probably catch a few doing that. Steve Cumberlander still catching them on the spoon. As always, y'all can check his channel out. Your crappie for this week. My dad, the crappie man, he hasn't really been fishing. You know, started deer season was yesterday. So he's doing that, putting a little meat in the freezer. But another channel, I think it's like shyz and giggles or something. Don't want to get demonetized. But they went out and caught some with a live scope. So I'll link their channel down below if I remember to. But just look their channel up on YouTube. They caught some with a live scope, casting jigs on brush pile with the live scope. So that's, you know, one of them, I don't know. Live scope's live scope. You know, you see the fish, you catch the fish. Most of the time. You can't get them to bite all the time. Alright, now to bass. This week is really a turning point for bass. Like, when you get those 50-degree nights that we're going to have this week, 55, I think the lowest is like 51. It doesn't matter what time or how hot it gets during the day. It could be 51 at night and 89, 90 degrees during the day. And that water temp's still going to drop because you got like, you know, 8 or 9 hours of cooler temperatures. It's still going to drop the water temp. So start of fall is officially next Tuesday with the weather. You know, like the seasonal, they officially say it's fall. Sorry for cars. But what that entitles is, you take this lipless, you throw this lipless in the back of creeks, and you're probably gonna catch some. This right here, Strike King Wake. You can get these at Walmart now. They actually have them in stock. They're about $6. Don't sleep on a wake bait. You throw this down some riprap or down some docks, you're gonna get bit. Now, far as forecasting from last week with bass, there was 2 tournaments. One tournament was 5 pounds one, the other tournament was 8 pounds one. And I wanted to say that there was a tournament that 4 pounds was one. I mean, these are all club tournaments, but still, that's insane how last week the bite was just non-existent for the most part. Now, when me and my brother went, we did catch them, but I mean, we probably only had about 6 pounds for 5 or 6 hours of fishing. So now I've seen a couple caught on Facebook that were probably weighing a bag about 10 this week. But I say be cautious with this wind. I'm, 16-foot John boat. I'm gonna give it a rest. So probably won't have any new videos until middle of next week. I may make a couple at-home how-to tutorials. So if y'all got any suggestions for that, like if you want to learn how to do something, and my brother's over there dove hunting now in my video, come on, man. But anyway, guys, that's a report for this week. Like I said, if you'd like to support the channel, click the Patreon, the link down below. We have 3 tiers. You can become a Patreon for $1 or $5, and there's a $20 one. So click the link down below if you want to become part of that. You can message me on there directly and everything like that. And I'll catch you next week, guys. Yee!